Hey everyone, Mark the Movie Man here. Welcome to the Final Cut. Got a film for you today. It's dark, it's disturbing, it's called Decay. Now, Decay tells us the story of Jonathan, who's a very lonely guy. But one day, he gets some unexpected visitors in his house. One of them is a young woman who, after a jarring accident, ends up dead. Now, he could report her, or, report her body to the police, but he finally has found himself a friend, and he decides to hold on to the body as a close personal friend in his home, and doesn't mind the fact that she is slowly decaying. And we watch how not only does her flesh decay, but his way of life decays along with it. Wow, this film brought to us by Joseph Wardener Cheney. Excuse me if I mispronounced that, I apologize. Very long, interesting name, and an interesting film from this guy, this director who also wrote this film. The Jonathan character, who's played fantastically by Rob Zabrecki, he's got OCD, and so everything he does has to be in a specific, methodical way every time. Everything has to be clean. He's, a germ freak, and we get to see how and why he is the way he is. It was kind of due to his upbringing, and I love the story and how they developed it and gave a reason why he was the way he was. And I also love the fact that him keeping this dead body as it decays goes completely against the way he is, And so on one hand, it's showing he's trying something new. Just don't try it this way, or you shouldn't. Hannah Barron plays the dead girl in here, and she does it very well. Loved her in here. She doesn't have a lot of speaking lines, but just the way she had to present herself and keep herself still, and the makeup that they do on her is very impressive. Also, the film, as it goes along, really, you get to see how Jonathan is breaking out of his shell a little, and then he gets a little afraid for breaking out of his shell, and how he just kind of goes on this roller coaster ride of, a way of life, all due to this decayed body who he really, really likes. The Jonathan character, the way I picture this film, imagine if, think of it this way, imagine if Norman Bates had kept Marion Crane's body instead of dumping her in the swamp. Okay, that pretty much sums up this character and what exactly happens in this film. And there is a bit of a twist ending that will make you question almost everything you've seen, and I love a film that puts that painting in there just at the end, that twist at the end that makes you go, wait a minute. And that was all well executed. Folks, Decay is not an action-packed film, and I will say some of the scenes near the end, of his routine, his repetition, got a little too repetitive for me, but that was minor. I really was interested to see where they were going to take this film and what they were doing with this character and how things were going to play out. Kept me interested throughout. It's a dark, disturbing tale. There's not a lot of action in here. Very character-driven piece, and I think Rob Zabrecki, with the direction of Joseph, really paint a dark, interesting picture on how one man handles loneliness in probably the most darkest, twisted way you could think. So check out Decay, please, if you haven't already seen it. I'll leave information down below. You can find out more information. It's coming out soon in April, and I think it is definitely worth a watch, especially those of you looking for something darker, not action-packed, but a little twisted. Decay, I think, will be right up your alley. And that'll about do it for us here at The Final Cut. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate every single one of you. So close to that 1K subscribers. Trying to go 1K by July, and I can only do it with your help. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button. Check out our other segments and other episodes here on SpecialMarkProductions.com. Got some other great stuff coming. Thank you, as always, and until next time, keep that ticket stub.